Hi everyone, I'm Sasha and today I'll be leading the warm-up. Thank you for joining me. So let's get started with some deep breaths. We're gonna raise our arms while we inhale and exhale going down. Let's do 2 more of these. Big breath in and out. One last one, in, going up, and exhale going down. Great job. Now let's get into some neck circles. We'll go 3 times in one direction and 3 times in the opposite direction. Switch sides, make some deep circles. Last one. And let's get into some arm circles. So we'll start small up here and then progressively get bigger. Make sure your shoulders are nice and engaged, those big arm circles. 2 more, 2, and last one. Now we'll do the same thing going backwards, small arm circles, and make them bigger. Nicely done, 2 more of these. Last one, great job. Now we're gonna get into some stretches, so we'll start with an overhead tricep stretch. You're gonna take your arm, fold it behind your back, and pull with one arm against your elbow, pull it towards you. We're gonna hold this stretch for 20 seconds. Make sure your chest is nice and open. Deep breaths. Great job, shake it out a bit, and switch sides. Same thing, tricep stretch. Big deep breath in and out. Nice job. Now we're gonna get into a chest stretch. So we're gonna extend our arms behind our back, lock our hands together and extend them behind our back. We really want to get our chest nice and open, ready for this warm-up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Now we're gonna get into some quad pulls. So we're gonna take our right foot and balance on one leg. You can always hold on to any surface or a chair to be more stable while doing this. We're gonna work on our balance and stretch that quad out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. Oh, make sure you keep your balance. Nicely done. Really feel that deep stretch in your quads. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Now we're gonna get into an adductor stretch, and we're gonna do this by doing a side lunge. And you can get as deep as you want to really deepen that stretch. The lower you go, the more challenging it's gonna be for your adductors during this stretch. Hold this for 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. We're gonna do the same thing, just on the opposite side. Really lean into this stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Now we're gonna get into some high knee marches. This is a great strengthening exercise for our hip flexors. So march along with me. Great job, everyone. 10 more seconds of this. To decrease intensity, you can always just march in place. Decrease that range of motion, that's just as good. Great job, everyone. Now let's get into some upper body exercises. If you have dumbbells, you can always grab those. And we're gonna start with some bicep curls. I really want you to focus on keeping your elbows tight to your body while doing this. So we're gonna have our dumbbells or just body weight and flex our elbows and get into these bicep curls. Good job, let's do 2 more of these. And now let's add some fun. We can get some hamstring curls in here. Work on those hamstrings and biceps at the same time. Nicely done. 2 more. Great job. Now you can set your dumbbells down or keep them in your hands for some chest flies. So we're gonna start with our arms extended right here, and then we're gonna push in. Great job. Really feel your chest being challenged while doing this. We're gonna do 2 more of these. One last one. And nicely done. Now let's get into some lower body strength. So we're gonna be doing some lunges. Lunges are great because they really challenge our glutes, quads, and hamstrings. We're gonna be doing a forward lunge, so just take one big step forwards and lean into that. We'll switch legs every time. Great job. You can always decrease that range of motion by not dropping your knee as low and just staying in a higher lunge. That challenges our muscles just right. Let's do 2 more each side. And last one. Great job. Now we're gonna get into that same deep lunge, but we're gonna drop our knee to the floor and we'll push into our knee for a hip flexor stretch. We really wanna lean into that. We'll hold this stretch for 10 more seconds. Great job, everyone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. Same hip flexor stretch, just leaning into that knee. You really want to feel it right here. Good job, everyone. Now we're gonna get on our mat and do some shoulder taps. So we're gonna be in a push-up position and we want to have our wrist, elbow, and shoulder all in one line, right under our head. Make sure your back is straight and lift one arm and tap on your shoulder. To decrease intensity, we can always drop our knees to the floor and just go like this. This is just great for this exercise. We'll do 3 more of these. Really feel your core engaged. And last one. Great job. Then we're gonna get into a bicep stretch by just flipping our hands around. So you want your hands towards you and really lean into this stretch. Feel it in your biceps and triceps as well. Let's do 2 deep breaths in and out. In and out. Now we're gonna turn our hands back and get into a cat and cow stretch. So we're gonna really lean into that. Cow position, really feel your upper back and core engaged. And then get into the cat position. Feel your core nice and stretched. Let's do 2 more of these. Make sure you're breathing regularly while doing this. Breathing in and exhaling. Great job. Now we're gonna get into a thread the needle exercise. So it's kind of like a child's pose and just crossing your shoulder on the opposite side. This is a great stretch for our shoulders. We're really gonna lean into that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're gonna do the same thing on the opposite side. Cross your arm to the opposite side. And 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna be laying on our backs. And we're gonna get into some penguin abs. So we wanna have our back nice and firm on the floor, our legs slightly open, and then lean on one side and the opposite side to touch our heels. This is really challenging our oblique abs. Let's do 5 more together. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Now we're gonna transition into a glute bridge. So you really want to make sure you're planting your feet down nice into the mat, nice and stable, shoulders on the ground. And then we're gonna thrust our hips upwards and down. To really challenge yourself, you can just balance on your heels of your feet. And we're gonna keep doing this. We'll do 4 more together. Great job. And last one. Make sure you're still breathing deep. Beautiful. Now we're gonna get into an oblique and abductor stretch by extending our legs, and then we're gonna cross one leg over the opposite side. And you'll really feel this stretch in your obliques and adductor muscles. You can close your eyes, really lean into this stretch. Focus on your breathing. And switch sides. I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Extend your leg across your body. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to get into a glute stretch. We're going to stay laying down in the same position. We're going to put one foot on our opposite knee and then pull that towards your own body. To really challenge yourself and increase the intensity, you can grab behind your knee and pull it towards you. You can really feel the stretch in your glutes. Hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Now we're going to switch to the same thing. Foot on the opposite knee and holding it towards us. Make sure you keep those deep breaths regular. Inhale and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nicely done. Now we're going to get back, sitting down. We're going to get into a hamstring stretch. So we're going to extend our legs in front of us and reach down. To make this stretch better, you can pull your toes towards you, so that involves our calves in the stretch as well. To decrease the intensity, you can just hinge at the knee a tiny bit. That works just fine as well. You want to reach towards your feet, pull them towards you. Really feel this stretch. Let's hold it for 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Now we're going to get back standing up, get into some more arm exercises. If you want, you can grab your dumbbells. We're just going to need one for now. We're going to do an overhead tricep extension. So we really want to have our dumbbell right over our head and flex your elbows. We really have to engage our core and shoulders for stability, as we want this to function smoothly. You can do this with body weight and that works just fine. Let's do 3 more. Really feel your triceps working right here. Let's do another one together. Great job. Now we're going to get into some bent rows to challenge our upper back muscles. So you can use your dumbbells or just body weight is just fine. We're going to bend our knees a bit, hinge at the hip, lean forwards a tiny bit. You can grab your dumbbells, and then we're just going to pull them towards our body right here. Great job, everyone. Let's do 5 more of these. Really feel your upper back muscles engaged. Doing great, everyone. One last one. Nicely done. Now we're going to get into some last lower body exercises. We're going to do some calf raises. So we really want to focus on our balance and then push up on our toes. Let's do 5 of these together. If you want a higher modification, you can always go on an elevated surface. Stairs work great. That way we have a greater range of motion and we can get deeper into those calf raises. Let's do 2 more. And last one. Nicely done. Now we really want to engage our abductors and adductor muscles, and we're going to do some leg swings. This is really going to challenge our balance as well. So you can always hold on to a chair or a surface to do this. So we're going to stand on one leg, go out and cross body. Out and cross body. We'll do 5 of these together. If you need a moment to rest, you can always balance your foot in between in the starting position. That works just fine as well. Let's do 3 more of these together. Out and crossbody. Last one. Great job. Let's switch to the other leg. We're going to do exactly the same thing. We're going to go out and cross, and out and cross. Feel free to balance your leg in between. That's just fine. Last one together. Great job. Now we're going to end with some cardio, our favorite part. We're going to do 40 seconds of jumping jacks together. Don't worry, I'll encourage you along the way. Let's start in 3, 2, 1, and jumping jacks. Keep up with me, you're doing great. If you need a modification, you can always just lower the intensity on your knee joints and just do it without jumping, and always step in the middle. If not, just keep jumping together. 10 more seconds of this. Make sure you have that wide range of motion, legs and arms. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Thank you for following along.